Types of metathesis reactions. We have already looked at the first type of metathesis reaction, precipitation. Now we will examine three other types. The second type of metathesis is an acid-base reaction. Acid-base metathesis reactions are neutralizations. In this type, an acid, which dissociates to form H+, reacts with a base, which produces OH-. The products are water and a salt. If we are reacting a strong acid and a strong base, the salt is nearly always soluble. If we have a strong acid and strong base, they dissociate completely. And if the salt is soluble, as it is here, it dissociates completely. The water does not. So we get this for the total ionic equation. So when we write the net ionic equation, the ions that make up the salt will be spectator ions and will be eliminated. And we will be left with a net equation. H plus OH minus gives H2O liquid. The third type of metathesis reaction is gas formation. Often, this can be thought of as the formation of a molecular compound that decomposes into water and a gas. There are four common gases that are produced, three in this manner. The first one is formed when a strong acid reacts with a carbonate ion, CO3 2-, or the bicarbonate ion, HCO3-, also known as the hydrogen carbonate ion. The expected product is H2CO3, which decomposes to form H2O and CO2. The second gas is formed when a strong acid reacts with sulfite ion, SO3 2-, or bisulfite, hydrogen sulfite ion, HSO3-. The expected product is H2SO3, which breaks up into H2O and SO2. The net ionic equations for these reactions involve just the H plus and the negative ion as reactants, and the gas and H2O as products. This one is dangerous and smelly. The third gas is also formed when a strong acid reacts, this time with sulfide ion, S2-, or bisulfide, hydrogen sulfide ion, HS-. Note that in this case, there is no decomposition involved. The net ionic equation involves the ion and H plus with only the gas as a product. While three of the four gases are produced by an acid reacting with an ion, the fourth gas is produced when a strong base reacts with the ammonium ion, NH4+. The strong base produces hydroxide ion, OH-, and this reacts to produce an expected product of NH4OH, which decomposes into NH3 and H2O. The net ionic equation would involve only the OH- and NH4+ with water and NH3 ammonia gas as products. To remember these four gases, work on remembering the ions that react. Specifically, carbonate ion and bicarbonate ion produce carbon dioxide. Sulfite ion and bisulfite ion produce sulfur dioxide. Sulfide ion and bisulfite ion produce hydrogen sulfide. and ammonium ion produces ammonia gas. The fourth type of metathesis reaction is the production of a weak electrolyte or a non-electrolyte. Mostly, weak electrolytes are weak acids. Remember that a weak acid is anything that is not a strong acid, so it is important here to know the list of 7 strong acids. The most common non-electrolyte that is formed is water. We have already seen an example of this in the reaction between a strong acid and a strong base. Remember to write these as net ionic equations. Both weak electrolytes and non-electrolytes are not dissociated in solution.